and they can do it for themselves. But you could have a small shop in one of those places that you could run 100 cars a day through. So, use your imagination and get to work on generators, because generators is something very doable. Get to work on lawnmowers, because here in Florida, it's lawnmowers day and night all year long. Really. All day long, all night long, all year long. And, this technology has the promise to make their work a hell of a lot cheaper. And when all these condominium associations that are suffering from the housing crisis need to cut their rates a lot, the first people that are going to lose their jobs, I'm afraid, are condominium associations that go out and buy a lawnmower and do it themselves. And they may not have to do that if they can cut down the fuel. Everywhere you can make these savings on fuel, you can build a local cottage industry and improve your economy. That's very important to understand and to, if you will, to proselytize about, to preach about. And I'm not a preacher by any means, and I'm a Catholic, and I pray once a week in church, but I really believe that we're doing God's work when we do this, because we really are cleaning up His planet. It doesn't matter what religion you are. I really believe that God gave us hydrogen in such abundance, and these blue skies and these great bodies of water to use for our benefit, not to hurt people with. So why can't we just move others to move in that direction? We have the ability to do that. Each of us has in our hearts a kind of an unstoppable desire to improve. That's why we keep going over these kits and keep tinkering. That's why he gets through 130 of them, because there's something in us that wants to make things better, isn't there? Isn't there? And every single one of you. I mean, that's why you're here. That's how I know you. We can do that. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to talk about it. Start a conversation about it. Give them something to talk about. Give them a card, or wear a shirt or something that gets it going. Because this is the future, and we're going to create it together. It's an amazing potential that we hold together. And it just needs, like hydrogen itself, to just explode into this vast land of ours, this vast and great land. Please help us do that. Now, I don't know where to go from here.
I know. First of all, I wanted to say thank you to Jose here. You are the true HHO missionary. And he just created here this last 4 days the greatest HHO, the biggest HHO event ever in history, right?
Yes, I guess so.
Yeah.
It only came about because I saw some videos like Zero's and Denny Klein's and others, and I realized immediately the potential of this energy and the fact that it was low tech and it was really hydrogen. I knew that American inventiveness can push through the obstacles and meet all the challenges and create the kind of device we need to save ourselves vast amounts of money on gas and energy and other fuels. I know we can do that. And, his determination and Cliff's determination and Larry Jarbo's determination, the excellence of a guy like George Taft, who just goes all the way down the line, doing it perfectly, all the way down the line, with the help of Ralph Gugard. People who do things like that create a new world for us. And without a new world, well, we all get bored and tired and old and die. So give yourself a chance to live by having accomplished something for the entire planet, not just for yourself.
Any expectation for the next event, the next activity? Or?
Well, do you guys think we ought to have another one?
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Every month.
Well, you know, I don't know why, but I sort of instinctively have these dates. I like to do things, and I'd like to do one around February 9th or 10th. Is there anybody that think that makes any sense, this being November 14th?
Where?
Well,
About the West Coast. Where?
well, I was thinking of Las Vegas. You know, there's lots of hotel rooms, but the price of doing things out there tends to be real high. Maybe we could go up to where Art Bell used to live, where Carrump, where everything's real cheap. But, you know, I'm going to be exploring how we can do it again. Hello, Mr. Watkins. Well, that's true, and I lived in L.A. I know almost everybody there, to tell you the truth.
I'm in LA and I know so many people and we already have an event in LA. So anybody else?
Well, okay. Well, let's start thinking then. About when, though? When do you think? I like February 8th, 9th, 10th. So what do you guys think?
Sounds good because that will be a very, very hot time for the public. The demand is going to rise right after the beginning of the year. This will be a peak.
Well, what day does February 9th fall on?
Monday. Yeah, this is Monday.
And do you think it was a good idea to do it for 4 days?
Let's go for it. Should see how it goes.
Steer away from Valentine's Day, though.
9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, that would give us through Friday.
Most people do weekend events.
Would you help in this?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, all right then. Something like February 9th through 14th in Los Angeles.
You know, the weekends will draw big crowds. A lot of people work during the week.
Well, what do you think about weekends versus during the week like we've done it? Everybody seems to prefer weekends.
Like a long weekend, yes.
9th, 10th, 11th, that would, yes. Okay, well, let's say we started on a Thursday and have the main day on a Saturday, and continue the display on Sunday. We'll have the seminars up front and then the displays. How about that? Yeah, Thursday through Sunday, that would be the 11th?
That would work.
Okay. Or we could call it Love Our Planet.